10 years ago, our Versus campaign reared its head, and it's something that stuck with us over 3 variations, which we'll explore on the following 2 films. But this was the first one, as I say, 10 years ago. I think that we'd really enjoyed the Not For Everyone period, and it had helped form the agency and its reputation. But this is where we were again beginning to understand, through work we do on ourselves. We conduct a brand health every year, just as we ask clients to do. We do that on ourselves, and more the truth out of that audit was coming back to us time and time again, saying that we brought kind of an aggression to people who needed it, almost a belief in themselves that they can take on that competition, that with us at their side, they felt like they could have a go at something that they'd not previously had a go at. So we were beginning to see this idea form, and I think that we realised that what was running common through nearly all the briefs was that people were asking us to fight something, you know, fight that competition, fight that declining trend, fight for the survival of the factory, all of the things that were kind of dear to us in our DNA. So the term Versus came up, and I think that we really enjoyed the kind of beauty of this. And there's also an important thing to say. We were beginning to start to think hard about whether or not we were an agency or a consultancy, and I think that, as you can see from the whole kind of art direction on this, we were leaning towards consultancy and wanting to be more grown up, probably at the time saying, let's look more like Deloitte than we do look like Saatchi's or something like that within the briefing. So we brought in an artist. Now I forgot, I think it was a girl, I forgot her name, and I think it's important enough for me to want to get that in the credits, so it will be in the credits because it's beautiful work. We brought that in. It's kind of got that lovely, almost Japanese feel to it. And the first one in the series here is Versus the Unconquerable, and I think this is us portrayed here with the client, stood taming the beast, saying that there is nothing to be scared of, that we will stand at your side, we're going into battle together. So again, the beauty of that's got a quite hard message within there. And the second in this series, again, fed back through our brand health and clients telling us what it's like to work with us and why they work with us. We see someone here looking into the depths, and I think a lot of the time our discovery and the research and the insights that underpin and come from that do make things clear, and what prior to us looked like just a vast abyss of misinformation and doubt suddenly becomes less deep, becomes less dark, and we make sense of it. And I think that, again, if you're wanting a partner that helps you feel secure in the next stage of your growth, then this was the propaganda versus the unknowable. It was the rigour of our research and our insights, bringing clarity, I think, to the darkness of where a client was prior to that. And again, beautiful imagery. Third and final one, a really positive one out of it, is just, you know, reaching for new heights. And in the next series I talk about, we'll get to the glass ceiling. But this was probably the nearest we got to that phrase in this campaign. We'd not coined it yet, but certainly us helping you, you know, reach for something that you've previously viewed as out of reach. So this was a campaign that, again, was trying to recruit us the types of brief that mattered. We weren't interested in, I want a new logo, I want a new brochure, I want a new website. There's lots and lots of companies in Leeds alone that will smile at you whilst they're doing that. We were more interested in what it was there to do. What was the brief? And those just then became tactics. So again, another beautiful image here, seeing us help a client attain the unattainable.